Alright.
However, you can probably know that this image is not very, to say the least.
Yes, I know, I know. Hi guys, thank you for waiting. Sorry about that. Alright, yeah, so, bit of bad news. Unfortunately, I did not I didn't install Genshin Impact. I thought I had, but I hadn't, and it was gonna take like 12 hours to install, so unfortunately, I had to go with my backup plan, which as you can see was Umamusume. And as you can see, Junekoh is still with me, because he wanted to hang out a bit more, and I'm like, yeah, sure, you know, why not? it's
Yeah.
cool. Alright, so, yeah, last time I played this game, it was, I tried to pull for the Banner Girl that stream, with 90 pulls. Unfortunately, I didn't actually manage to unlock her, but I ended up doing like a few single pulls just, you know, near the end of the banner, because I was like, yeah, why not? And yeah, we got her. The Onyx Soldier, Symboli Kris. Yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, I had to do a few changes here, you know. She seems to prioritize her strength stat, and unfortunately I've got 2 Umas with high inheritance in strength, so I'll throw those on her. Just quickly. There you go. So she's gonna be a very strong Uma. So, Junie, how's your day been?
Loud. Very loud.
I'm wondering in what way you mean that.
Oh, there's been a lot of construction around. It's, very loud.
Ah, I see, yeah. I was kind of worried because I saw some roadwork signs outside my apartment window the other day. And when the people came across, and I saw the van come along and like take them away, so I was thinking, phew, thank goodness I won't have to worry about that for the stream. Alright, since...
I just don't like loud, too many loud noises.
Yeah, I can get that. I mean, one of the houses like nearby was getting construction done on it. Yeah, it was very loud. I wasn't really a fan of it. Oh, look, we got Small Junie. Small Junie is here. You are small, even though we're probably the same height, which isn't very high to be fair, because you know we're both small.
No, technically I'm taller by a few inches.
A few inches isn't a lot, though, is it?
I mean, it still makes me taller.
A little bit, anyway.
Not as big as Auntie Kata. She's like 6'3". She's massive.
Oh my goodness, that is quite tall.
Yeah, like I thought she was gonna be small.
I guess
No.
you didn't get to choose, did you? Alright, let's
I gotta ask you a question though.
yeah, go ahead.
Where did you find this game?
I watched the anime first. Originally, the game was going to come out first, but they had a lot of problems with it, so, you know, they rather than hold the anime back, they decided to, like, just air the anime. And that's where I learned about it. Yeah, because it's a mobile game. So, you know, gacha, all that stuff, you know? And hence why it's only available in, like, a window border.
So, without context, I can just say that you somehow found a Japanese gacha game and you can, by the fact that you can't read Japanese.
I can't read Japanese.
Huh.
The game is just easy enough to learn, and there are, like, guides online that help. And as you know, I also have this, this minor translation patch. It only translates the menus and stuff, but, you know, it's a big help.
Oh, you must really like this game to jump all of these hoops.
Hmm?
You must really like this game to, you know, jump all of those hoops to get it running.
Fortunately, there's, like, the special, like, player on, you know, DMM game player. Basically, it basically lets you play mobile games on your computer, and it's, like, legit as well. So yeah, fortunately for me, it worked out a treat, you know. First of all, I had to like have it on an emulator because it came out on this player like a month or two after release. But now that it's available on here, it's very useful.
Oh, that's fascinating to say the least.
I'm glad you think so. I wouldn't want to bore you or anything.
No, I mean the fact that you're jumping all of those suits by itself is impressive.
Oh, me actually playing this game?
Understand it. Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's a fun game. I really love these sort of racing simulators. These are pretty much my jam, you know. Because I've got Monster Hunter, I've got, you know, Pokemon, got Digimon, you know. All these games are like a monster racing mechanic. I'm all over that stuff. I really enjoy it very much.
I'll keep that in mind.
From the looks of it, though, I think my BRB might have been a bit long. I think Amy's raid all left within that BRB period. Oh well, it's fine, you know. So long as you're here and you know you want to be here, you know, I'm happy. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm still missing Kasenji though.
Yeah, it's because he's at college again.
Oh.
These streams don't really work for him in that regard. He'll normally come on his break, his lunch break, to say hi, but you know, other than that, you know, I don't really see him very much right now. He is. He really is. He really... Because if anyone... excuse me. If anyone didn't know, I did a stream to remember Pikami, the recently graduated VTuber from Vom's project. Yeah, I uploaded the VOD to YouTube, and recently it's been like hit with a few dislikes, and yeah, it's like, you know, so I decided, just in the interest of everything, I decided to just set it to private, so, you know, people couldn't just come in and just dislike the video and then leave.
People are so petty.
I mean, it could be something else. It could be they didn't like me, they didn't like that I was like, maybe they thought I was using Pikami just to like gain some extra views or something. Not the case, by the way, just FYI. But, you know, it is what it is. Right, now, this particular goddess, she gives you a training boost. So the more Umas you have in a training session, the greater the benefits to you are. So I literally just have to, like... Oh my goodness, she speaks a lot of English. Maybe she's American horse, maybe. Yeah, I'm literally just looking through here, trying to find one with as many, like, training partners as possible. The more you get, the better it is. But you don't want to wait too long. Because in order to, like, get the best ending, you have to get one of your goddess trainers to level 4. Which, you know, isn't the hardest thing to do, but it can be a bit annoying. So are you watching this right now, or are you just chatting with me? Just curious.
Oh, I'm watching it.
Yeah, the thing is,
I asked the question in the first place.
Yeah, you are a bit behind, though. Look, that would have been great, but the chance of a training injury is, like, for this game, it's really high. It would be a real risk to try and do this now. Which is frustrating, but, you know. Sometimes you just literally have to take a risk, though, once or twice, because, you know, the chance of, like, raising an Uma for PvP. Now, I'm not really the best at raising Umas for PvP. Oh, she's in perfect form. Yeah, nice. Okay. Now, I always watch a debut when I get a new Uma, or I stream a new Uma. If I do any subsequent ones with them, I won't do the debut. I may start skipping, like, races as well, just to get through it a bit quicker. Because if you skip all the races as well, you can literally finish a run in, like, 40 minutes. But that'd be a bit too short.
Cool,
I mean, that's the thing about horses, though. You know, they get all these like weird names because, you know, there's so many racehorses, and it's like you can't just name them all like Fred or something. You have to give them like really interesting names.
And that they have some creative names.
Yeah, I like that.
Do people that bet on horses know the horses, or they just go by the name?
Bookmakers normally give them odds of like, you know, I guess it's based on a number of factors. They like examine the horses before the race and maybe, you know, they go, you know, basically the stronger and more powerful the horse, the more likely they might be to win. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I'm not really a horse racing connoisseur. I guess it's based on a number of factors. Like, you know, build. I hate to say it, but maybe gender has a factor in it as well. Although I guess it's less prominent in horses, you know, I assume. Oh, look, she's a sniper, guys. Ooh. Just FYI, she didn't actually snipe any of her rivals. Although I think Genie would like that, wouldn't you? I guess that's just part of being an eldritch being, huh?
Pretty much. You gotta incite chaos whenever you can. If it's Nikki, of course.
Yeah, I think you'll like Junie when he finally debuts. He's got loads of ideas, and some of them are pretty cool. I think the debut would definitely be worth checking out at some point. I'm not sure, you still sound a bit quiet. When I'm in a race with all the shouting going on, it's kind of hard to hear you. Hold on. I think 45 would be good. I think that's probably better volume for everyone involved.
I mean, I can't hear myself in the video due to the fact that if I do, I'm gonna hear the double and stuff.
And I may pick up the double too, for your microphone.
Exactly. Alright, that's fun.
Hey Bon, welcome back, friend. I guess you were doing some more exercise, I assume? I mean, I assume so anyway. You're not feeling the best today? Oh, that's fine. If you need to stop and rest, you know, you can do that. You don't have to stay.
But at the same time, I feel like being here might help her feel a little bit better.
Fair enough. I guess so, you know. These two are like good friends, and you know, they're a bit of a combo, aren't they?
Yep. A very interesting duo.
I can't hear Junie. Damn it.
Damn it.
I've set into max volume and I've even turned the game's volume down. I don't know what else I can do.
But, I mean, I could do something, but the second I do, all hell breaks loose.
I guess,
predicament.
I don't know, maybe you could mute yourself? I don't know if that's actually gonna have any bearing on how you're gonna set things up, but if you can, like...
No, because if I try it and I raise the volume, microphone likes to pick everything up but me.
Ah, I see. Okay, I understand now. I understand that now. There we go.
If I tweak it, it might pick up everything in the background that's happening. That's very loud.
Right, I guess so. I guess...
Sorry, rabbit.
Right, okay. I finally got a training session, see? Look how many. There's 4 of them in here. And my gains are over 100. Which is really good. basically, if I can maximize that particular goddess's effect, then I can raise a really good girl for PvP, hopefully.
How does PvP work here?
Basically, you like raise a load of Umas, and then you assign them to your teams based on the race distance they specialize in, or you know their turf like preference, like dirt. And you basically combine all of those different things together, and you can like raise, you know, basically have a team to race against each other.
But it works like a normal race then, right?
Yeah, you basically assign like 5 girls, you know, 3 girls to each of 5 teams, and then, you know, each in like specialist categories, and then they basically race against each other, you know, not live, you know, just like simulated, but you know, you get the idea. I hope.
Alright, can I ask you an interesting question?
Well, when you say an interesting question, I'm really not sure what to make of that.
You see, there's a situation with all this noise, right?
Are you talking about background for you, or?
Yeah, like the background noise on my end, right?
Uh-huh.
I could solve it, but it's not gonna be a pretty resolution.
Oh. Okay, what's your idea?
Do you think I should go outside and have a sophisticated conversation with people that may or may not involve a lot of swears being thrown at them at very fast speeds?
I'm not really one to encourage conflict. If you know, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Bon? You know him better than me. How is this gonna go down? Should he?
Like, should I go out and just tell these people to be quiet in such a pretty set of words?
I don't know. Are they gonna throw those words back at you as well?
Probably.
Yeah. I don't think that's really gonna resolve anything, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure there are ways you could go about it.
Yes.
Like soundproof,
Probably,
like soundproof padding to tell them to eat shit and fall off their horse.
Do it yourself, Gyro. Well, I'll take that as a yes. I'm gonna be back in a minutes, though.
Don't forget to mute yourself. I don't really want that sort of stuff.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
okay,
it.
okay. Alright, so while he's doing that, let me focus a bit more on you guys, shall we? So yeah, basically, this is a game where you have to raise your horse girl to be the best in Japan. If you've watched the anime of Umamusume, it's literally like that, only without really a story, unless it's like a special like campaign. But of course, since I don't speak Japanese, I don't really read it. I literally just skip all that dialogue, because you get free gems for like each one you unlock. So, you know, you just do that, you skip through all the dialogue, and then, you know, you get everything. Which is literally what it is. Right, Blue Uma is not my favorite goddess. For her, it's more unlocking skills. The more Umas you have, you can like unlock more skills and stuff. Excuse me. It's a shame, really, because I tend to find when I get some people in the chat who actually know about this game, I feel like the chat really, you know, it's really nice to interact with the chat, you know. Especially when people are actually playing the game themselves in the background when they're doing stuff. It's always nice when that happens. So yeah, you're literally hoping to get as many events as possible that raise your stats. You know, you want your stats to be as high as you can. Unfortunately, when it comes to people like the reporter, she doesn't count towards the training. She will give you her own like benefit if you raise her friendship high enough. You will get extra stats for her, but you have to get it really high. But you don't want it to like interfere with how well your performance is gonna go. Okay, let's go over the bottom one. I know what they do. The top one raises skill points, the middle one raises your speed, and the bottom one raises your stamina. That's literally what those 3 choices are. Doesn't really affect much, but you know, it helps. Probably should have checked my, I'm just gonna quickly... Oh yeah, I need to get... Some of these Umas, in order to get to the next level of their training, you have to get like a certain number of fans. Which you only do when you do races. So obviously I'm gonna have to do a race. At least one, depending on how well the race goes. Right, let me just alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use this one. And then we'll do a race, hopefully. Hopefully we can do a race that's her specialty. Right. So this is her. This is Symboli Kris S. And these are basically everything about her. She's a turf track specialist. So dirt tracks are not for her. She's a medium or long distance focused Uma. I think it's long, because I think that was the level up shoes I need to use for her, long distance. So I think she's a specialist in long distance. But she can also be good in middle. She could be either a leader or a betweener. Which is basically where she positions herself in the race until the final sprint. And then these are her, like, specialty, like, skills. So if you train on those skills, you get an extra 15% in those. If you guys follow that. I just need to refill my bottles, so I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright guys, thanks for waiting, sorry about that. I needed to fill my bottle up, and then I ended up spilling it. Or, you know, overfilling it, and then, you know, it spilled everywhere, and I had to clean that up, and it was a big mess. But, you know, I'm back now. Let us resume. So yeah, when you, anyone who isn't like isn't like a training partner, like who isn't actually a horse girl, apart from the goddesses, you know, they're different. Basically the blue one lets you activate a load of their skills at the same time, because normally it'll only activate once. Okay. But these ones will basically tell you, so like a load of like default like stat buffs you can get, potentially, and you get the random skills as well. Right, we need to do a race. Okay, and we have the perfect race for her, actually, you know. She may be a long distance specialist, but she's also a medium distance specialist, so, you know. Wait. I did the pre-op race! Oh, there was a better one with more fans to get. I skip those. I skip those if I have to do those. There you go. She's a winner, baby. Yeah, we didn't get enough fans. We have to do a second race. No. Oh, I should have paid more attention. Well, at least we did the one that did a minimal amount of, like, training, you know, minimal amount of health lost. We should have waited until this race. God damn it. We'll watch this one because it's a G1 race. The one where you actually wear your race outfit, you know? If you're a specialty, not a nobody like most of these are. Alright. I'm just gonna quickly vanish for a second. Just let me sort out the lighting issue around here. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Bon. Appreciate it. I think it might help with the eye tracking. Back in a sec.
Great. This is my stream now.
さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない一番人気シンボリクリスです。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
You claim it to be your stream and then proceed to say absolutely nothing.
I mean, I didn't need to.
Is it your mere presence alone that draws people in?
Probably. I mean, I am pretty adorable, all things considered.
I mean, that's a fair point. You are pretty cute. Even if you do have to hide your face.
I mean, that's for logical reasons.
Yes, and it's probably for the best as well.
You don't want people to drop dead, do you?
No, of course.
The mask stays on.
Your mask is weird because it can literally show your emotions too, which is kind of interesting.
It does. And it's weird.
These are just your eldritch powers at work.
Because I technically have a functioning eye, where the mask has no eye slots.
Yes. It's very interesting lore. Also, you... No, it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, I can't wait until I get these contacts because I hate how this left eye keeps flipping out.
I am back, and it looks like things went worse.
I hate this. It's terrible because I could have had these contacts right now, but the way they showed me how to put them in, I couldn't do it, and then I lost both of them on the floor trying to put them in. So I literally have to rebook. I had to rebook it. I've rebooked it wrong. I'm gonna have to call them up tomorrow and rebook it again. Because I get confused about which shift I'm on. So obviously I booked it as if I was doing a morning shift next week, but I'm actually on the late shift. On the night shift. Well, not the night shift, but you know, late. 2 till 10. You know, late.
So, are you just gonna tell the dog that you just dropped the contact lenses trying to put them on?
I was in the practice area. I was practicing putting them in, but as soon as I drop them on the floor, they're saying, nope, you can't use those anymore. So it's like, okay, guess I have to rebook for next time. I mean, it's a free trial anyway, so it didn't cost me anything. But, you know, it would have been nice if I could have had those contacts now, and I could have had these glasses, not constantly mess with my eye tracking. I hate it. And it's not like I can even take them off and play without them either, because it's really difficult. Plus, I think, you know, because it's tracking my glasses and now they're gone, it's not tracking my eyes properly anyway.
So you can't win with these anyways.
I can still play with these, but, you know, I can't actually track properly. Which is really annoying.
I don't use tracking for mine. Like, eye tracking, I don't use that, I just use automatic.
I suppose I could do that as well, but then I can't wink at people.
I mean,
Eh?
You have to wink at people? I know I can't.
Well, you're gonna be a PNG tuber anyway, aren't you? So you don't need it.
Maybe.
Oh, is that gonna be one of your surprises for your debut?
Yeah, I got something cooked up.
I have to admit, I did appreciate your Smash Brothers Melee Challenger approaching, like, debut, preview video. That was pretty good.
Ooh, I spent quite a while trying to get all the effects to work. Because I've been practicing how to do editing, because if you know how to edit, you make it YouTube, because people are allergic to editing videos, apparently.
YouTube is literally just a VOD thing for me. The only editing I do is chopping them up so I can separate the games so that they're easy to put in an organized playlist so people can actually, not have to worry about anything.
Except for that one Scarlet vid, right?
Huh?
The one where the recording software decided, nah, we don't want to record you.
Oh, that was the settings I had for my streaming software. I set it so that it muted the Twitch VOD. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And then I didn't realize for like a week or two before people are like, wait a minute, I can't hear you in the VODs. And I'm like, oh no, what have I done? What have I done?
I did get all of my friends to please give your VODs a try.
Yeah, and then they're like, wait, I can't hear him.
I sent them that one because, okay, maybe they'll watch it because I'm here. And then my friend goes, oh, I can't hear him. And then I realize, oh, wait, it's that one.
It's that one, exactly. At least you have a new one now. Is that why you're still here? Did you want to do that?
No, of course I don't want to steal the spotlight. Of course not. Why would I do that?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, if you were to rate me as anything, I'd probably be the sub, wouldn't I? Let's be fair. I'd like to consider myself a Switch, but I don't really think with some people that's possible, because,
No, that definitely, you definitely go on the bottom.
Oh no. Yeah, I know. I've seen the explicit content you commissioned of us. I know exactly why. I know exactly my position in this relationship.
Oh, you might not want to be saying that, Who knows, right?
I mean, I don't share them on Twitter, I want to keep Twitter say-so. I want to try and be as, say-so as possible on Twitch. But in the Discord, literally anything goes, apparently.
I mean, we both know you're the greatest VTuber to ever exist.
I don't know about that at all. I'd say you're speaking with incredible bias, but,
I'm not biased, I'm just stating a fact.
Alright, since I don't have any reason to wink, I'm literally gonna put it on auto. I'm gonna do that. Back a sec.
Oh, hey, the stream's mine again. Hi, how are you doing?
You
Nice
say
following
that,
you.
but unfortunately, I see you. I see you.
I mean, you're technically not on your spot, you are technically on the screen.
I
so
know.
Technically, I'm streaming you.
You're streaming. That's a good point, actually. I'll need to get this. Now the stream is fully yours.
Yeah, now it's mine. So, nice weather we're having out there. It was literally hurricane winds outside for no reason today. Also, not much I can talk about aside from this black screen here. I mean, it is a really nice black screen. Really, really resonates with my soul since it's the same color. Oh, I guess my heart's also black. I guess that's also a thing. But this is a pretty nice screen. Thankfully, it's not Venta black, because then we wouldn't be able to see the thing properly. Why am I talking about the color black? Have I really lost my marbles this much? that I'm talking about the color black on somebody else's stream. Well, technically, I'm talking to myself about the color black. Where's this joke even going? Oh, thank God he's here.
Right, I can't figure out how to do the auto blinking. I can link my eye blinking, but I've done that, but then it just means that both my eyes are gonna keep closing. A bit like now. I'm gonna be Brock. I'm gonna be like Brock. Can't see. Eyes closed all the time. Oh no.
Oh, hi, welcome back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Apart from the fact that now both my eyes are closing on their own.
I mean, we call that blinking?
It's not really blinking, is it? It's literally just stuck closed. You see what I mean? I really want these new contacts so badly. I need them so badly, because this is just painful.
Have you considered trying to open your eyes?
They're open by default. What are you talking about? I literally just moved my
that's
glasses
my
down
line.
my nose a bit, and it seems to have helped a bit. Somehow. I don't know why, but apparently it is. But not well.
Oh, the rabbit is here. That's great.
This
Well, to be
is...
fair, I think the rabbit's been here the entire time. Thank you, rabbit.
I don't see a rabbit. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's Bun.
He's a rabbit? I didn't know that.
Well, I call him a rabbit because his name kind of sounds like Bun. You know, for bunny.
Rather fitting considering Easter's coming. So there we go. We're in the grout race. Yay!
Huh. I never thought about that.
It's
It
incredible.
is very uncommon knowledge that my goddess has a big, fluffy pair of rabbit ears.
Rabbit where?
Also, he likes rabbits. So it's like it's a double meaning nickname.
Okay, that makes sense then. Fair enough, fair enough. Right,
Have you seen bunnies? They're literally the most adorable things that I have ever seen.
and this is someone who doesn't normally like cute.
Oh no, I absolutely adore cute things.
I thought that was your other personality.
Oh no, that one has cuteness aggression.
Right, yeah. I guess I can understand that.
I think we all suffer from cuteness aggression from time to time.
I think that's an issue, isn't it? That's a big issue for people. Oof.
Yeah, you see something cute and you just want to hug it.
I have that very problem with my friend Guild. He's so freaking cute. I just want to hug him.
See? That's technically cuteness aggression.
Yeah, but...
The more you know.
yeah, apparently, you know, if you find me cute, you have cuteness aggression, so I'd be careful if I were you.
No, if you find something cute and you want to snuggle it till it breaks, that's cuteness aggression.
Yeah, that's literally a yandere.
Oh. Damn. Don't call me out like that.
Oh no, I didn't mean to.
I'm joking. Oh, yanderes tend to carry sharp things around.
They don't want to share their cute thing.
Oh, in that case, then yeah, I'm straight up a yandere.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna get you an audience, absolutely. That's gonna get you an audience. Oof. God damn it.
Look at this tiny alchemist here. Look at him.
Although, technically, you're the tiny one in this particular perspective.
There are many like him, but this one's mine.
Uh-oh. Alright, we got that one. We need a training session where this will give me the biggest benefit. But that time is not now. We shall do a race instead. I think the way that the stream is going, I'm literally gonna have to skip every race other than G1s, because I think we'll go way over the time if we don't skip pretty much every race apart from the really important ones. But this is nice. It's nice having someone to talk to while I'm playing these sorts of games where literally you don't really have to pay too much attention.
Well, it's nice to have some chemistry.
That is true.
Even though I failed that class many times.
I was always best at math, but you know, that isn't saying much because I still got the basic C grade in it anyway, even though they took me on a higher paper.
Can I tell you a story? Oh, hold up.
Uh-oh. Oh my, what's happening? Alright, Inheritance, Year 2. What do we get?
It's just, ooh, the work outside is actually, I think they're using a saw or something outside.
Well, fortunately for you, I didn't think I heard anything, if there was any of that stuff going on. So, you know.
That's because I am quick on the trigger and I am pressing the mute button ASAP.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alright, I lost my train of thought there for a second.
Guess the shouting didn't really do a lot of good, did it?
No.
Now,
Sadly.
Now, this is an important race considering it's part of her story, but because it's a G2 and we really don't have a lot of time, we're gonna have to skip it.
Oh, I remember. I was able to tell you a very interesting story from like 10 years ago.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, but it's still hilarious and I still remember it. You see, I am not good at math at all.
Hold on a minute. It's story time with Bonbon here on Emil Hart's VTuber channel. I hope you enjoyed.
Bon's in the chat.
I hope you enjoy it. Oh, what? He's part of the story?
No. Like, Bon's the only one here, I think. Did you confuse me?
He's the only one chatting, but I don't know if that means he's the only one watching.
No, but did you confuse me for Bon?
I don't think I did. I don't think I mentioned him.
Bon. It's story time with Bon.
Oh, it's cause he's the only one he's the only one chatting. His name is prominent in my chat, so yeah, that's probably it. But yeah, story time with Junie. Over to you, Junie.
Alright, I'm just waiting for the power saw to like die down again. Alright. So, you see, 10 years ago, I think it was 10 years, it could be longer, I am not good at math. I've never been good at math in the slightest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, apparently there was this very important test in math class this one time.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided, in my infinite wisdom, to not show up to class that day.
Ah, okay.
Because GTA 5 came out that day, so I skipped school that entire day to go pick up the game and play it.
Man, that's over 10 years ago. That's how long it's been since we've had a new GTA as well. That's just incredible when you think about it like that.
Yep, 2013. I remember like it was yesterday.
It's a shame I don't have the sound effect. It'd be good if I had a sound effect that made, you know, like when anyone goes into like a fart sequence, like it's a shame I don't have that. Oh well. But continue.
So, the problem was that technically I missed this important test, right?
Mm-hmm.
I show up the next week to class, and the professor calls me over, right?
Yes.
And he tells me, are you Juno Cherrybell? Yes, I am. Listen, there's been a problem. And I asked the professor, what's the problem, prof?
Yeah.
I lost your test.
Oh. Wow.
And I'm like, oh, you did? Oh no, that's horrible.
Oh dear.
And then the professor said, listen, this is my responsibility. I lost your test. Can we work something out? Yes, professor, whatever you say. He said, I'll give you a low B, and we can call it even. Of course, professor, I'll take a low B, no problem. And it turns out that the reason the professor lost my test is because I never spoke in class. And I never took the exam to begin with.
No.
So there was no test to lose.
No, exactly.
He completely forgot about my existence.
Wow, that is quite interesting.
Because of that one test, I actually didn't fail math that.
That is quite a story, absolutely. That's pretty incredible. I think it was incredibly.
To go next year and fail.
I mean, it's quite funny actually. You know, the whole thing is just like he was such a trusting teacher apparently. So you know, he actually believed that you took the test and you know he didn't have it.
I mean, none of my classmates said anything because they didn't even realize.
No, apparently not. That's I guess that's why you failed the next year.
I will go missing. That's just funny to me.
Incredibly fortunate as well, from the sound of it.
But that's what's interesting though.
I think.
For a variety of reasons.
And while you were telling that story, I think I found a position on my nose the glasses go and they don't close my eyes all the time. I'm unfortunately one of those people who, if I wear sunglasses, I have to wear them over my normal glasses. I don't really have the financial power to actually have a spare pair that are also sunglasses, unfortunately.
I need them because I am like a bat. I cannot see in the sunlight.
Well, no, because you shouldn't be looking in the sun, at the sunlight anyway.
No, I mean, I look out the window and I'm blinded. I can't see.
I'll bet you wish you lived where I do then, because I live in an apartment and there's loads of tall buildings both sides of the road, so the sun doesn't really shine very much around here.
But I remedy it. I managed to buy myself some polarized sunglasses.
Uh-huh.
Those block out excessive light, but still let me see. And I look cool wearing them, so it's a bonus.
You'd think that someone who wears a mask, they wouldn't need to have glasses.
I mean, have you seen my face? I technically need glasses to compensate.
Indeed. Well, I'll be damned. Look who it is. Yes. Look who's joining me. King. Mr. King. Mr. King.
I thought the feds got to you.
Well, you say that every time he shows up in my stream. I think you just gotta admit he keeps escaping the feds.
At this point, I am on a first-name basis with them.
With the feds?
Yeah, because, oh hey, Keen escaped again. Could you get him?
Well, that is an interesting development. It's the beach episode. I didn't rest.
He's a menace to society. He must be stopped.
The beach episode is the best time to get your stats up, but you ideally need to have rested the day before so you have the maximum power. But unfortunately, I got so into your story that I forgot about it.
Oh no,
Oh
I'm so
dear.
sorry.
Oh, it's what it is. Whenever I do a first run with these girls, I never expect them to be in my PvP team anyway. And I don't think this will be an exception to that rule anyway, even if it did happen properly. Alright, let's take, you get your first day off, you got very lucky.
I've been So you said you were good at math, and I am hilariously bad.
I was better at math than English and science, let's put it that way. And not by a lot either.
You know, that still makes me laugh, because natively you speak English, and natively I speak Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And I failed nearly every Spanish class I was in. Despite the fact that I speak Spanish first.
There's like a special, like, amount of Spanish.
I always did great at art, though.
And yet here you are commissioning Bonbon for all your artwork.
Because I can't draw. That's hilarious, I know.
I failed interactive media at college because I think mainly because I couldn't draw. I think that's definitely a big part of it. Why did I choose to make my final project a visual novel when I can't even draw or do anything really arty? I felt like I hindered myself. Also, I didn't just fail. I didn't even get a grade in anything. I don't know why. I don't know why, but you know.
They didn't even give you a chance to fail.
You didn't get to fail. You didn't even get to take part entirely anyway.
Oh man.
Feels bad, man. Cause now I'm
High school was so long ago. Ooh.
considering, you know, I now draw as part of my VTuber thing, and I'm actually getting pretty good now.
I draw from time to time. It's not impressive, and it's mostly for fun, as a tiny hobby.
Yeah, it's always nice, you know. It's just a shame. I really should have done better. I should have focused on art. I mean, I guess part of it was, I remember when I did actually get like a little graphics tablet, but it was like this tiny little gray one with not a lot of space on it, and you know, I couldn't draw very well on it. I felt like, you know, it was a waste of money.
I do have a tablet actually, but I don't have the space to use it.
I literally just prop my keyboard up against my my soundbar and have that as my drawing space.
The tablet I got, I actually stole it from Mon.
You have my old tablet. It's right, you're a thief.
I have his old tablet.
Did he give it you, or did you just take it one day? It's like, I need this. And then never gave it
He
back.
just mailed it to me. We live too far away.
Aw, that's a shame. So you live in the same country?
No. No. That's confusing because technically yes, but technically no.
Like one of you lives on the country border or something?
He lives in the United States. I live not in the United States.
Alright. Puerto Rico's like across the sea, isn't it? From America.
Yes. But it's also part of the United States.
Yeah.
But it's not.
You have your independence. Is it a bit like, is it a bit like with like Britain and like some of the countries around are still like under the monarchy, you know, they have like the British like flag on their flags?
Yeah, we are like part of the States due to the fact that we are technically Americans, but and they come here and steal all of our shit and leave.
Dear me.
Man.
It's a toxic relationship, basically. Is that what it is? It's a toxic relationship.
Yeah, that's our entire history. You show up to our island, and then somebody takes the island, and they leave. How are we called Puerto Rico at this point? We're not even rich.
Wow, we're doing pretty good actually. I don't think I've lost the race yet, which is great.
Oh, I just realized, you like this one because she's wearing green.
I mean, I feel like I can relate to the you know, have you noticed that she kind of has like bags under her eyes?
Oh, who doesn't nowadays, right?
I definitely always have bags under my eyes, even when I get a good amount of sleep. I like her because she has a tan. Apparently, a couple of them do.
Yeah, this rabbit really likes his tan folk. I should know, I'm one of them.
I mean, to be fair, I quite like tan people too. You know, it's a. I think it's partly because it kind of feels like exotic a bit.
Wow.
Because obviously,
people told me that.
Purely because, you know, you live in a place where it's sunny a lot of the time and it's literally affected your skin. So I guess that's why.
Naturally, I am, yeah. Fun fact. Remember the hot springs drawing?
Which one?
The hot springs drawing. The
Oh,
one
with
Sane?
With Sane and... Well, now she's rebranded as Kara, but, you know, she was anti-Hex back then. She's anti-Kara now.
So, what was the first thing your eyes gravitated to?
That... I guess it was the fact that, you know, apart from you and me, there was a lot of titty on display. Certainly, a lot of titty on display.
A lot of people told me that the thing that caught their eye was me.
I mean... You definitely stand out, but
and when I asked them why, they told me, "Oh, it's because you're the only not white." And that hit me like a train because I realized, wow, they are right.
Although to be fair, now Sane is generally blue because now he's a whale shark. Well, she's a whale shark. That's one thing I feel terrible about it, but, you know, I keep misgendering people. I keep misgendering my trans friends, and I feel terrible about it every time it happens. It's like, I know, but there's just a part of me that just, like, I see something, I recognize it as something else. I think it's because I'm too old. I'm too old.
I have people trying to end my language. All of it. They're trying to end Spanish.
Huh? Sorry.
Yeah, there's people out there trying to end my language.
Oh, really?
And yet, they don't do that to the Italian language. Oh, speaking of interesting languages, so do you know how I have this little flag on my shoulder?
It's kind of hard to see when it's like, when you're not talking.
It's there. It's the Puerto Rican flag, right?
Oh, is that what it is? Ah.
Technically, I should have a second flag.
And which one is that?
My father, the alchemist, bartender dude, he's Puerto Rican.
Ah, I see.
And my mother is French.
Ah. So you should technically have a French flag on your other arm, right?
Yes.
Sort of like...
I'm an eldritch being that...
It's like yin and yang, you need to sort of have balance. Otherwise you'll keep falling over.
But I only know English and Spanish because I pronounce anything French, and he said, let's not do that.
Oh, now this is a girl I
cursed at him.
Sorry about that. I just noticed in this scenario there's a girl I don't see, and you know that she's new because she still has her Japanese name.
Japanese name.
Yeah. Yeah, if anyone is new, then they'll still have their Japanese name. So, and pretty much every time a new girl gets introduced to the game, basically they have like they have certain friends that, you know, aren't in the game yet, so they literally get put in the game to be part of her story in like the races and stuff, and then that generally means that they'll literally be added to the game very shortly in a banner.
Look, France isn't real. France is a myth made by the British.
What? I thought the French were I thought the French were cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
Oh.
Literally. You remember The Simpsons? That was a quote from Groundskeeper Willie when he was like teaching French. He called them cheese-eating surrender monkeys. It's like, yeah, that's. I don't think the Scottish like the French very much.
I don't think the Scottish like the Scottish.
The Scottish are literally enemies, like, of everyone.
I should know. I met myself a Scottish gentleman playing Team Fortress 2.
And let me guess, you couldn't understand half of what he was saying, right?
No, I understood him actually.
Ooh. That's unusual.
He didn't understand me.
Alright.
At the time, my accent was not on So I'm like, oh hey, can we like please? I don't understand what you're saying. The point and punto, push it.
Oh, you kept accidentally.
English, I couldn't understand them.
Wait. I'm kind of confused because it feels like you're muting yourself in the middle of each sentence, and it's like I'm missing important info, and I don't quite understand what's happening.
So, I was playing with this dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to tell him, hey, we need to get on the... right?
Mm-hmm.
But my accent was not as nice as how it is now. It was a lot easy, to say the least.
For a second, I thought you were saying it was more colorful.
Well, you could say that. It was a lot more, less formal than what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried communicating with him and pushed the point. And he would tell me, I don't understand what you're saying, lad. The point, el punto, push it. So we went back and forth like, I don't understand what you're saying. Point. Point. Yes, the point. Step on the point. It was a fun time. I never met another... No, I didn't meet another.
I will tell you something. I have really, really wanted to play Halo Infinite multiplayer recently.
Ooh.
I used to play it with one of my work colleagues. We played it for about almost a year, like after work on the late shift normally. He sort of like fell out of it now, but you know, I kind of want to go back to it, but I don't have anyone to play it with. I really want to find some, like, even if it's just VTubers, even if it's not, you know, just some more people to like form a team with, you know?
Oh, lucky for you, I actually like Halo.
Well, I don't know. Could you and Keen actually work on a team?
Yes.
Because, you know, I would love to, like, just play it a bit, you know? After the stream, maybe. You know, just play it, like... Oh. It would be nice. Just... At least before I go back to work on the Monday. It would be nice to just play some...
I don't have it installed because it's a massive game.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I know that very much.
I can start Halo with Halo Reach.
Alright, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And I read the novels because, you know, reading is fun.
Yes, as an alchemist, I have to read a lot of books. It can be quite overwhelming, especially when I wasn't necessarily the best reader either.
I will install the game for you though.
Yeah, I would love to just like play just casually with some people, like.
And Halo Infinite is free, so not a whole lot of people use it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I just love to play it again.
I do play VR chat quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't really, cause you know, I feel like VR chat is something best played with VR, and you know, I just like, I feel like unless I had VR, I wouldn't be able to get the most out of it.
Well, I used to be like that, but then I realized that it is better to play without the VR, despite what the title of the application says.
Fair enough.
because there is something that I saw, and it's called VR fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
And you get tired and you feel sick after.
Mm.
And I suffer from that a lot because it's a very wholesome and family-friendly form of exercise.
Yeah.
That may or may not involve sharp objects.
Uh-oh. Family friendly and sharp objects aren't two words I normally associate with each other. But go on.
I mean, that's family-friendly. I mean, look at me. I'm harmless.
I don't know. You did seem to want to, you know, get aggressive with your neighbors, so I don't know about that.
Oh, but that's just here. You know, people are like, you gotta strike first, you know. You can't give them a chance to retaliate.
I take it you're muting because of the noise, I take it?
Oh, no, I was just mumbling to myself.
Alright, so it wasn't being picked up. Okay, it gets kind of confusing when you just suddenly stop talking and then just continue, like, as if nothing's happened. It's kind of confusing for me.
Because, I mean, if we didn't have all this, I would crank up the volume a lot higher, and you could probably hear me a little better.
I feel like maybe you need, like the phone thing to put over your microphone.
That's next time. Oh no, I have two. I have a little microphone thing. It's black. You put it on the microphone. It looks like a cotton candy.
Yeah. I had one. I did have one before, but you know, I think I still have it. Probably still have it somewhere under my feet.
I have two filters, pretty much. And I conveniently placed the microphone that doesn't let me see my screens.
I mean, I always have it below my chin, my microphone, so you can still hear me, and it won't get in the way of tracking my face.
Wow, it smells kind of weird in here for some reason. Oh, goodness, it smells like acid.
Wait, why would there be acid smell?
Because they're probably doing some construction and they're probably... Let's see. Yep, yep, definitely that.
That doesn't sound too good, to be honest.
No, it's probably not. You know what's unfair?
Hmm?
You know what's very unfair?
What's that?
Having a great sense of smell, and then being cursed by having allergies.
Ah, yeah, I don't imagine that's very nice. Is it just like nature, or is it like animals, or
everything? General allergies suck.
Oof.
I'm very sensitive when it comes to smells and light.
For me, I think it's more like skin allergies.
Man.
Yeah, whenever I have a bath in standard bath soaps, like the big brands, I tend to find that I get a bit lumpy on my hands, on the palms of my hands. That's the big issue for me.
Well, we can agree that allergies do suck.
Yeah. I think I'm glad I have skin allergies and not nature allergies that have you sneezing and puffy-eyed and stuff. I don't think I can deal with that.
There is a bit of a joke here, right?
Hmm?
Friends and family say that you can always tell.
Eh?
Yeah. Like, you're wearing too much perfume when I start to... That's a bit of a, a bit of a running joke here.
Alright.
Speaking of that, I am not having a good time.
With your allergies?
Yep.
Yeah, I
do my best to keep them at bay.
You can only do what you can do at the end of the day. I mean, I don't know if you can take some medication or something like you can with, like, nature allergies, or...
Oh, I can. I just don't have any at hand.
No, that definitely is an issue, isn't it?
Yep. I just realized something.
Huh?
We never asked you how your day has been.
That is true. I always ask how everyone else's day has been, but, you know, it's not... People ask, why is the meal? But no one asks, how is the meal? Not me. I'm sorry. That was awful.
But how was your day anyways?
Well, it's a staycation, so literally same old, same old. How are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Keen. That's appreciated. Yeah, it's been okay. It's been fine. It's been okay. But yeah, the Mario Kart collab in particular was a lot of fun. I really wish we could have got more people, but I really don't have that sort of pull on Twitter that people actually want to interact with my posts, unfortunately.
Shoutouts to that dude that showed up, played 3 races and left.
Yeah, that was very nice of him to do that. Yeah, it wasn't
He
really...
is welcome.
Yeah.
He did what he needed.
Yeah. It's not like I said VTubers only, so literally, you know, it was literally, yeah. It's literally what it is. Not what I had in mind, but he was appreciated, at least anyway.
He saw the opportunity and he took it.
He did. Absolutely, he took the opportunity. And I respect that, and you know, yeah, I think Yumi and Venti were a bit too high level, but you know, I hope he had a good time at least. It definitely sounded like he did.
To be Venti for the tournament prize, so I am very happy.
He was definitely... She! God damn it! I'm sorry, Venti, I'm sorry. I know you're probably lurking as well, because you know, you're my mod and you look out at my stream. I'm so sorry. I hate myself for that. It doesn't help that you're named after a male, like, Genshin character. That definitely doesn't help. I definitely keep defaulting that. It's only Venti, though. Hazzy and all these other trans friends I have, I remember theirs just fine, but I just feel so bad. Venti does so much for me. Such a sweet... She is such a sweet person. I'm so sorry.
Calm
Venti.
down.
I'm sorry.
Take a deep breath.
Venti, I appreciate you very much. You're such a sweet person. I really wish I was better at remembering your pronouns. I'm so sorry.
See, Emil loves you. I don't. I'm going to destroy you next time again.
Oh no. We'll see what happens, I guess.
It feels nice to have a rivalry like this after...
A library?
A rivalry.
Oh, a rivalry.
Sorry, the accent.
Okay.
The accent. Weird. And do you know why?
Because you don't feel like you have as big a rivalry with, like, Keen or something?
No. I mean, the part that I can't pronounce words with R on them.
To be fair, I think a lot of people can have that. I mean, bear in mind, English is a very difficult language to learn, just purely because there are so many words that sound the same, but are spelt different, and are meant in different contexts.
Yes, but my people specifically, our accent replaces R's with L's.
Alright, yeah. Like the Japanese as well, they can't say certain, like, letters either.
And that's because of our natural accent. And because of that, at times they pronounce words. I'm not going to apologize for it because my accent is freaking cool.
I honestly don't mind her accent. Oh, look, another new character! Oh, I love her. She's cute. She's blonde. And she's got blue hair. She's got the blue under dye. That's awesome.
Hey, which one? They're all new to me.
You see the one who was rated second favorite? She has, like, blonde hair, but she has blue under dye on it.
Yes.
She stands out because she's wearing white as well, which is a very, like, neutral color in this group.
Black and white are colors that you can wear with anything.
Although they technically say black and white are not colors, they're shades.
Well, they're called colors where I'm from, so they're colors.
You could say that, I guess. I guess it depends how you want to look at it. Hold on, guys. I need to quickly go use the restroom again. I've drunk so much today. I have to apologize for that. Sorry. Back in a second. You keep them company there, Junie, okay?
Roger that. So, nice fun we're having. I'm sorry, I always default to that joke. At least I don't have a black screen to talk about this time. Now at least I have something happening. Don't understand what is happening half of the time. But looks like a new girl needs to step it up, or she's not first place. No, she's still fifth. Oh, she's climbing up to fourth. She's moving in. Back to third. Second. She's gonna be pushing on the end and... Oh no, she has first place now. She just needs... Or not. I don't know how to spell it. Commentate on these horse races. Ooh, and she got first place by a second. But that was close at the end.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi. I was just telling everyone how your horse nearly...
Well, you have to bear in mind, my girl, she likes to hang near the back until the final spurt, and then she'll start, like, climbing in the final corner. Part of her race strategy.
It's a pretty interesting gamble.
So you see her here? You came third?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her. She's got a very interesting color palette.
Ooh, it got all quiet outside. That's interesting.
I don't know, maybe they're on lunch break or something.
Maybe they left for the day.
I guess it depends, doesn't it?
Fantastic. Now I can speak up a bit.
Well, don't assume too quickly.
Yeah, good point.
Right, let's see. Yeah,
Right, let me adjust my volume by messing.
Yeah, you'll notice that, you know, I'm hoping there's gonna be a training bit where, like, 4 or 5 of them are all on the same bit of training so that I can get the most benefit out of my current, like, benefit from the goddess who's training us. Unfortunately, we're probably not gonna get that. I have a feeling we're not gonna get that.
I think I got it to work now. That's great.
Well, I certainly hear you a lot clearer now. What about you, chat? You hear Junie a lot clearer now?
Note to self. Replace audio box.
I took a risk.
That seems to be the problem.
Right, I've taken a risk here. I'm literally hoping... There we go. That's what I wanted. But we have a 20% chance of failure. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta go for it. You just gotta go for it when you see a potential for a high bar to be reached.
Wasn't the saying like high risk, high reward?
Yes. So as you can see, we could get over 100 guts, which is not something that's easily done, and then we could get like 47 speed and a lot of power. All right, fingers crossed, chat. No, nearly clicked the wrong thing. Yes, we did it. We did it. Nice. Phew. That could have gone horribly wrong, but it certainly helps us. Oh,
Hi,
Bun.
welcome back.
Bun, where have you been, buddy? How you doing?
Emil,
Yes, sir?
you like a peculiar sport, right?
Peculiar in what way do you mean?
You like football, right?
Yes, or soccer as they know about it in the Western Hemisphere. No, wait, the Far West. The Far West. Yes.
Here's football.
Ah, okay.
With a B-O-L. Football.
Yeah, not foosball.
So it turns out that my nuns really like to play.
Ah.
And they keep getting smashed to pieces. Do you know any way that I can make them not do that?
Make them do a non-contact version of it? It's the only thing I could think of.
Like, do I gotta replace the ball or something?
I mean, you do have those like really cheap, like thin plastic balls that don't really fly like a regular football does, but you know, it won't be as intense or, you know, dangerous, I guess you could say.
Because we use a oversized piece of star bits.
Starbit?
Yeah, star bit. You know, like little sweets that appear in Mario Galaxy. Those.
Yeah. Well, you definitely don't want to use anything hard. You want to have like soft, like, you know, thin plastic footballs.
So
the ones that are designed for little children. Yeah, replace the ball with something more aimed at little kids, because those balls don't tend to be hard, so they don't hurt or, you know, damage as much.
Because I'm getting kind of sick and tired of gluing them back together.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it.
I mean, how do they have so much legs anyway?
Have what?
Oh, they probably get that from me.
I mean, it's not like you made them, right? Or did you?
No, but I have to keep them stitched up, pretty much.
So you're literally like the daddy.
They're supposed to be taking care of me, but it feels like I'm taking care of them.
Because they'd rather play football than look after you.
They rather just do other things and not help around the clock tower. Which is funny, because that's what they were made to do.
Sounds like you need to put your foot down. Dish out some discipline. Dish out some discipline.
I have. They say yes, we'll do it, June, and then they go back to.
Sounds like your foot isn't going down hard enough.
No, I'm afraid I'll shatter it.
Either you play, if you stop shattering each other, I'm gonna shatter you, and you don't want me to shatter you, cause you're not gonna like it.
Oh, you could try. I don't know what ceramic is made back where you're at, but ceramic is pretty doable where I'm at.
Yeah, you gotta bear in mind as well. With my girl here, she has no skills apart from her inane skill, basically. The one that she, you know, her main signature skill that only she has. And she's still, like, sweeping the competition aside.
Oh, maybe she's just that good.
Unfortunately, when it comes to the main races in this story mode, they are going to be much harder than this, especially the last two. So we're going to have to give her some skills before that race, so she can actually, you know, do better. She can do better and win more likely.
So there's some power creep?
Yeah, she's pretty much, you know, working on, like, minimal power right now. Skills are very important in this game. But normally, because of how good the support cards I have are, they are generally, my Uma generally gets higher stats than, like, people who just started out. So, you need skills, eventually.
You know, you should probably learn to hide your desktop icons.
It's fine. I don't really have anything, you know, too suspicious, if you catch my drift.
There's plenty of suspicious things here.
It's not like I have any, like, porn visual novels or anything on it. It's fine.
I mean, I do see Valorant.
But that's hardly, you know, like, you know, content you don't want people to see. in you know.
Valorant, Phasmophobia, oh, you have that VTuber studio. That was like very, very sus.
You should have seen the desktop on my old computer. I would literally have porn games icons on my desktop.
Well, at least you're being honest about it. I can appreciate that.
At least before I was a VTuber, you know. As soon as I became a VTuber, I'm like, you know what? If I have any porn games on my computer, I should not have them on my desktop.
So I was right. You are a YouTuber then.
I'm an adult. You know? I'm an adult, you know? Why wouldn't I have adult things on my computer?
So we were right, lads. He is a YouTuber.
You say that, but I don't have any lewd stuff on my computer now.
Well, technically you have me on screen. That counts.
But you're a friend.
Good point.
Why wouldn't I want my friends with me? Even if they are YouTubers.
You do have Yakuza, and that's very base.
I haven't actually played... I've played the first one, 0, on... Well, no, Kiwami 1 on my computer for like an hour. And before you have a go at me, to be fair, the game has the nerve to give you, you know, everything at the start and then take it away again.
That's a classic trope by now.
Which unfortunately, you know, give you a taste of power and then take it all away. Oh, you gotta get it all back now. And I'm just like, no. No, I'm not having fun anymore. You gave me all the fun stuff and now you're taking it all away. Now it just feels like a chore. I don't want to do it anymore, basically. That's how I feel about it.
But Phasmophobia there seems interesting.
With people, it is. If you play it on your own, though, it's not really that fun.
I played it alone once in VR.
Well, when it comes to VR, that's a whole different story.
It triggered my fight or flight, and I literally did a backflip out of the headset.
Wow. I wish I was that athletic. Or gymnastic, I probably should say.
Never done the backflip before in my life.
Well, that's pretty impressive. Obviously, you always had the ability. You just didn't have a motivation.
I went inside a house, and I just heard the ghost whisper hello, and I immediately turned around and left.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, to be fair, when I played Phasmophobia, it was in really early stages of its early access. Now there's a lot more going on. There's a lot more, like, different stuff. But maybe on Halloween. I really would like to spend a night doing Halloween games. Like, I have Phasmophobia, I have Midnight Ghost Hunters, I have World of Horror, which is a single-player game, but I could do like this, you know, while I'm playing it. Just, like, talk to someone, like yourself.
Maybe you can have Genshin Impact. That's probably the scariest of all horror games I've seen.
Well, I guess during a Halloween event it might be scary.
Ooh, I have an outfit plan for Halloween this year.
Well, I would definitely guarantee that you should play World of Horror. That game is amazing fun.
It's you! You're my Halloween outfit this year.
You could do that if you wanted to.
It'd be funny to be dressed in white for once.
I mean, you have white gloves and white, like, underclothes, right?
No, I should say white again. My original outfit, eons ago, was white.
The one with, like, a 1,000 ribbons on it?
Oh no, that's my original outfit. Well, technically, it could be considered an out outfit, right?
I guess, maybe.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get models of all three outfits. That'd be weird. No, but I'm talking like eons ago. Before I was fully built, I used to wear a white outfit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You can't call it a white outfit. It wasn't even an outfit. It was barely clothing anyways.
you were especially lewd wet clothes back in the day.
I mean, I get why they didn't outfit me. I was covered in resin, and that resin is pretty tough to break. I understand why, but they didn't really need to the outfit. What fear would that instill in people? Nothing.
Well, no, not... Well, to be fair, ghosts are white and they instill fear.
Yes, but a almost naked doll with an oversized weapon. That doesn't inspire fear.
I mean, you say that, but with an oversized weapon... If you were pointing an oversized weapon at me, I'd definitely run away.
Well, lucky for me, my combat outfit has been humbling.
Fair enough.
Not this one. This one's just my work outfit.
So, if you're an eldritch nun, what exactly do you do?
Well, originally, I wasn't even a nun. I was a eldritch being. Entire planet. Relative. First of my kind, too. I was created specifically as an eldritch.
Alright.
My parents were not. My parents were human, and then they were...
We're now entering the classic WBC, the Super WBC even. So now is the time that we now give, we give her skills. So,
I understood that reference.
We shall see exactly what we can give her. So, she's specially a medium distance runner in this run, in this case, I think. I think it's a medium distance race. So, we'll have to look for skills that benefit medium distance, but we'll also need to find skills that also benefit her preferred race strategy, which is betweener. And I think this particular set of skill cards I've give her a lot of those. So let's have a quick look at those first.
You know, speaking of horses, there's a bit of a legend in my country about a horse, actually.
Okay. Go ahead.
In El Viejo San Juan, there is a little church close to a cliff, if I recall correctly, right?
Mm-hmm.
They built that church because apparently some idiot on a horse decided that he saw something close, and he rode the horse off the cliff.
Okay. Weird.
So they built that church, that little that little place, in honor of the horse,
Mm-hmm.
not the dude.
Well, yeah. I kind of figured. I kind of...
I don't know. I mean, I understand, but they respected the horse a lot more than. I don't know what that says about the.
Yeah. Alright, she's now all skilled up. We will be able to put another skill or two on her afterwards. Plus, looking at her stats right now, she's not gonna be in my PvP team. I didn't expect this much, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with this.
Nobody cared who he was until he put on the.
Wow, that's incredibly rude, Bonbon.
That's incredibly accurate.
I don't think that's right either. I don't think it's right
I mean-
that to be the case.
I mean, this mask was created for the sole purpose of keeping me in check.
Fair enough.
A limiter, I believe you can call it.
Yeah. It's a quote from Bane in Dark Knight Returns. Right. Sadly, I don't really know many superheroes. The only superhero I've even had any inkling of interest in is Spider-Man, to be
Oh
fair.
my god, Spider-Man is like the universal. I love that.
I mean, also, the fact... his games as well. You know? Getting to travel across the city like that is just, you know, it's always been a fun thing.
It is, especially back in the GameCube days too.
I remember watching a friend, I think he played it on PS2, he played like Spider-Man 2 or something.
Yes, like the best one.
Yeah, because I remember the tutorial had this like really like generic sounding guy, but he was also really funny. Like, I remember when he was like saying one thing, he's like, well, you get to grips with that, I'm just gonna make myself a ham sandwich. And then literally the next tutorial, you hear him eating the sandwich while he's talking. It's really funny.
They don't make games like they used to anymore.
No. Although I do remember seeing this tweet of this person who was like asking like if the game was any good and if it wasn't woke, basically. And I'm just like,
Oh, I got that similar tweet for Resident Evil 4 remake.
oh godly daddy, oh thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. I think that might definitely be 200 now. That might definitely be 200.
Get it back.
I got it back, yes. Thank you. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream, friend. I am new to this game. Yeah, this game, yeah. Yeah, obviously, this game relies a lot on your build. Basically, the more support cards you get, the better support cards you get, the easier the games become. Wow, that's a lot of gems. Were you planning on spending them on the horses, or? Basically, with that many gems, I would recommend you pull for the girl in the banner. You want gold chip? Oh, she's easy, don't worry. You're very likely to get her within your first 50 pulls. No worries. Unless you want the special outfit gold chip, then yeah, you might need a good amount of gems. You have 5-star? You mean you got a 5-star like gold chip? Like one of her outfits? Yes. Which one? Do you have her summer outfit? Do you have... I mean, she has a few outfits. She has a few outfits, actually. Which outfit do you have?
Oh no. Oh no.
You have all of her gold ships outfits 5-star? Wow, very good. Well, like I say, in that case, you'll want to save your gems. If you want, I definitely recommend... Should I pull support? I think that might be... I would definitely go for the banner girls first. But if you want to start pulling the support banner, I would definitely recommend you at least get the recommended one, like the goddess one right now. Pull for her, try and get her max limit break, see what you want. Basically, it's up to you, really. Support cards are definitely needed for making the best Umas, but you'll always get a chance to get a 5-star support, like, during an event, so... Pull for the special one, and then go from there. That's what I'd say, anyway.
Man, you sure know your stuff.
I know enough. Let's put it that way. I know enough. I mean, there are people who have all the money in the world, and they can literally get the 5-star, you know, they can max them out their, like, best support cards because of that. They're the people who will have the best Umas. But, you know, you can still do pretty good, even if you were to be free, like I've become now, after spending like £300 trying to get my favorite girl. I feel really bad about that now. I feel bad about it.
I spent $5 in a gacha game and I felt bad all week.
Well, consider yourself lucky.
I proceeded to spend $40 on the golden.
I mean, to be fair. I would definitely go for, right now, you got Sakura Chiono. I really want her. You have her outfit available right now? I'd pull for her. If you want a cute one, go for her. She's great. I really wish I could get her, but, you know, I'm being free. I'm being free to play, so... I literally say for new girls, not outfits, basically. You were saying, Junie?
No. Also, I saw something, fascinating outside of my window.
Oh, really?
I saw 2 lizards.
Oh, lizards. Oh, that's neat.
And one of them tackled the other one off a little thing on the backyard.
Oh, dear.
Ah, no like people. Such interesting creatures. Pretty harmless.
I just realized something. Ah, damn it. I just realized.
Oh, arigato, Nightbot.
I cannot maximize, I cannot get to level 4 with my supports. You know, my goddess support, so that means I won't get the best stat growth from it. Yeah. Frustrated.
I wonder what people are gonna be showing up for later.
Right, let me just... I might as well just spend this one at least. There's gonna be no more training days now, so I've just gotta use it now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What's the matter?
There is no more oppressed players than destined players. Do you know how much money they spend on DLC?
I didn't think there was that much DLC for it. I mean, I know there's loads of, like, loot boxes or whatever you call it. Wasn't there?
There is so much DLC to the point where they have to remove all DLC because the game's too bloated.
Ah, yeah. I did hear about that. They have so many, like, expansions, don't they? It's pretty crazy.
They don't want to let it go. But they should.
Alright, let's see what we can do. What's her final result gonna be? We've just passed the 4-hour mark, too, of the stream, so...
Oh,
might as well.
We reached officially 4 hours.
Yeah. So now we can... I don't mind. We can run over by, like, 10 minutes at most. I don't really mind too much doing that, but, you know. Considering, you know, of the BRB and the start of the stream, we lose, like, 10-15 minutes of the stream anyway, so I don't mind running over a little bit.
Oh, I'm just glad to be here, in all honesty.
It's been nice having you here. It's, you know, it can be really difficult when you're on your own, trying to, like, talk to people.
Or unless you're insane and you talk to yourself normally.
I kinda do sometimes. Not full-blown conversations or stuff, like statements. Like when I'm watching a sports game or something, and it's just like, they really, you know, oh, I can't believe that was so close, or stuff like that, you know. Not full-blown conversation, not that crazy, just a little crazy.
Oh yeah, well no, that's understandable. Not like me, I have entire conversations and then get mad at myself because I lost the conversation. Turn into an argument.
Deary me. Whew.
Wow, it's already 3 p.m.
Alright, she's moving up to 3rd place already. Seems like she's gonna be good. She should win this race. Those Ricky numbers have spent way more than that. Yeah, like I said.
That is true.
Like I said, spending £300 roughly just trying to pull one girl in Umamusume. And then, get this. Literally the next 3-star I pulled for free was her. And that definitely gave me the buyer's remorse. It really did. It's like, why did I spend all this money when I got her for free when she was harder to get?
Yep, I can confirm. The rabbit does, in fact, like to play Destiny 2 a little too much.
Impressive numbers. I've seen people play that game for like thousands of hours, and I'm just like, how?
I mean, I'm just shy away from reaching 1,000 hours in my game that I don't like a lot, but I still...
Now you see, this final one, the Grandmasters, you actually get to race the goddesses as well, and they're normally the best girls in the team. So you see, they got 2nd, 3rd, and 4th because they, you know, they raised me too well. They helped raise me too well. I beat them. Hey there, Keen Artifact. Oh, it's a raid. Aw, thank you. Don't worry about the size. I don't care about the size of the raid. It's just nice to be raided, you know? Just nice to be thought about, you know? It's just a shame we're near the end of the stream now, sadly. But if
I know where you live, Keen. I know what you're doing. It's not gonna...
Don't worry, I'll literally send you to someone else, and I'm pretty sure you'll find them just as fun, maybe even more fun than me. I'm lucky to have many big VTubers, you know, or, you know, bigger VTubers than me who are really good. You know, you'll definitely have a good time.
Oh yeah? Name one.
Well, let's see who's actually available to raid, and then I can tell you after. Right, well, last skills. What shall we give? What shall we give? What's available to me? Quiet breathing, yes, that'll be good. Liar, you're a great VTuber. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. Thank you.
Exactly. You are one of the best VTubers I know. And that's because I know like 4.
It's fine. I appreciate it. Thank you. I really wish my model could lean over a bit more. Mwah. Thank you, June.
Aww.
I appreciate those words. They mean a lot to me. Especially recently. Because I've seen, like, one of my friends, when they were starting out, I basically, you know, I interacted with them. I collabed with them one time. And now she has, like, 4,000 followers on Twitch. On Twitter, even. And, like, 1,000 on Twitch. You know, she's really blown up since then.
I think I know who you might be talking about. She was here once, right?
I don't know if she was or not. She might have been. I collabed with her in Fall Guys. Let's just say that.
Yes, La Detective. Sandstone.
Yeah. She's really grown, and I'm really happy to have been her friend. But then it's like, she's way bigger than me now.
Yeah, it do be like that.
And literally at that point, I feel like, you know, maybe I should just, like, step back, you know, support from the shadows, you know? Because now she gets to meet all these amazing VTubers, you know? These big ones, you know, the bigger ones. And that makes me feel like, you know, maybe see her off now, you know? Just, like, you know, just support her in the background, you know? Occasionally, like, interacting with her. But, you know, not really collabing with her anymore, stuff like that. You know, it's just like seeing, like, it's like sending your kids off, you know?
Oh, I know that from experience.
Yeah, that sort of thing. But, you know...
But no, don't sell yourself short. You person.
Yeah, I know that. But, you know...
You'll get there. You'll get there eventually. It's not about the numbers at the end of the day.
Yeah.
No, the numbers would be nice. I know that much.
Yeah. I can only be myself, and, you know... Basically, I like helping people out, especially when they're new to the VTuber scene. It's nice to see that those people grow.
Look at the bright side. At least you're gonna still be better than me. Sorry.
Oh, nice, UG1! I wasn't expecting to get into the UG ranks. Like I said, still not good enough to make my PvP team, but, you know, kinda close, which is nice. It's nice when you can do that.
Okay, at least you didn't say your catchphrase, team.
What?
He has a catchphrase. He's been saying it ever since I met him.
Alright, there it is. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, for my first run with a girl, if I can get her into the UG rank, now that that's my roughly my standard rank now, I feel happy, because it means there's still room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement.
Also,
you're never too old to learn.
Also, let me say this. I think you will get as big as me, maybe even a little bit bigger than me. I do think that. I honestly do think that.
Even if I do get bigger, I'm gonna drag you with me.
Oh my god. You're saying just what Guild was saying to me. He literally said that as well. He bunked me for whenever I said, you'll be bigger than me, don't worry about it. And he's like, no, we'll go together. And it's like, it means a lot to me when people say that. It really does.
You're literally canon to me. You're literally not going anywhere, buddy.
Yeah, I like that, thank you. That means a lot. I do appreciate it. Right. So like I said, not in my PvP team. Not improving it. See? Everyone in my PvP team is at least UG1. But anyone in her general distance is like UG3 and up. So UG1 is not going to be good enough. But you know, it's pretty good.
Maybe what I was planning might be a lot more useful then.
Let's claim our rewards, our freebies. Always nice.
Look, Venti's back. Well, not back.
Not back, but it's fine, because the stream's pretty much over now anyway.
I'll get you next time.
Alright guys,
I mean,
that's gonna be it for the stream today. Let me once again thank Junie for sticking around after Mario Kart. It's been nice having a nice chat with you.
Thank you.
And I hope the rest of you all have a good night. So, with that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm sorry we couldn't do Genshin. I need to make sure it's installed for next week, and we'll do it then. I promise. So, stick around though. We will be rating someone, and I'm sure you'll find them just as, if not more, amusing to watch than me. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!